New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like you haven't missed a beat at all.
Thanks.
So, how's it feel? Being augmented?
Excuse me?
Don't take it the wrong way. I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
They're awesome.
You're right. I didn't choose to get augmented. And I still don't know if I would have if given the choice. But today felt good. Surprisingly good.
Dr. Reed said you'd take to them. Said it was in your genes. Just be careful, okay? A lot of people think there's a reason the human body rejects this technology over time.
I didn't peg you for the type who gets caught up in metaphysical debates, Malik.
I'm not. I told you myself, I've got neuro enhancements. I'm just saying the choices we do get to make inevitably have consequences.
Yeah. Tell that to the bastard who did this to me.
I hear you. And you know what? You're not the only person in this place who wants to find him. So if I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Actually, there is something. I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
Okay.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
Homeland? I heard Homicide passed it over to Special Investigations. Detroit Special Investigations.
They did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual, and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us...
They were gone.
Whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
Were burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Alright.
I'm gonna find him, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
Thanks.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right. See you later, then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night, Malik.
Gosh, I already want to replay that first level. Okay, I definitely want to hack. So in the original Deus Ex, right? Like, there was eventually a point where I had to fight my way out. Or fight my way in, I remember, but yeah. I wonder if that's how that's gonna work. I do wonder, if I can, like, get my energy back. Like, is there like a tent or a sleeping place? Level 2.
What do you think they talk about? David and you, Darrow? Hell if I know.
What if I try killing people here? Okay, I can't say I don't have that option. Get up, bro. Get up. Hey. Well, that's good to know that you can actually find drawers. Open them up. Hey, dude. Can I get your ebooks? Scholar. Is that a bar? Can I get your bar? Thank you. Alright, dude, toss to me.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself. come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
I got nothing to say about that. I totally sense them, but we're gonna be fighting here.
I hear you cleared up the situation at the plant, Adam.
Nice job. Warframe.
Right. I'll see you. Wow. Didn't expect to see you back so soon, Mr. Jensen. I heard you were nearly a goner.
I was. So the elevator doesn't even give me an option to what floor I want to go to. Maybe there is no choice. Just going really high.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Yeah, you wanted to see me?
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
You insist. Listen, about Sanders?
You did good today, Adam. Well, thanks to you, Sanders is behind bars. And my lawyers are going to make sure he pays for what he did. So don't worry about what anyone else says.
I won't. But that's not why I brought him up. Sanders was tricked into attacking us by the hacker I caught going after the typhoon.
He's the man we really needed to interrogate today.
Exactly. Only he killed himself to prevent any chance of my doing that. That takes real dedication.
Yeah, or training. You're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Well, maybe they didn't like being held off so long at the plant.
Is that my head of security speaking? Or the ex-cop? Listen, Adam, I don't want to squabble about this. I need you to get to the bottom of it. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
You got it.
Okay. I'm not sure what to do about this.
That hacker's not going to be sitting still for long. Get over to the station and find a way.
I'm just a little confused on what side to take. But alright. Do we obey? I don't know. Cause it's not exactly Paragon in Renegade, you know? Okay, let me see if I have any augmentations. I do. Is everyone on hacking? Are you important?
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
Taggart. Sarah was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere this time, denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology can be pretty scary.
Tell that to all the war ants whose lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand. Mark my words. That man is trouble.
Okay. Okay. Jeez. I was hoping for, like, I don't know. Experience once for everything. That's nothing. Wait a minute, didn't I beat him already? Seems very familiar. Yeah, Chelsea died, I'm sorry.
Adam
Sorry.
Jensen, please report to your office. Adam Jensen?
How'd I get up there? So I do have an office. I haven't been here yet.
Thing that's happened in this company all year.
No kidding. General O'Neill would have canceled all our military contracts if anyone got a look at it.
Oh.
Adam Jensen, please report.
What do you mean?
Hey, Jensen, glad to see ya.
Who are you?
Damn it, now I sound like his girlfriend or something.
Where are you?
Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah. Tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Sure.
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
All right. Tell me more.
Really? Wow. Thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
I actually don't know if this is part of the game or a side mission, because it seems very kind of odd. I kind of want to do the side mission first for some reason. I guess I'll do side mission first. No, let me do the limbs first. So, M6.
Mrs. Reed?
Ah, Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. This is where you work, but to me, this is also the place where I lost my daughter.
I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I guess it's not meant to be easy. It seems there's just no right way to deal with something like this. And I can't even begin to imagine how things have been for you after all you've been through.
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
They did what they had to do to save me. And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm glad to know you take it so well. Many of us wouldn't be able to cope so easily with such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. I can see why she loved you. Not even that degree of mechanical modification could change what she saw in you. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
Is it bad that I'm asking for a reward, though?
Should I expect some form of compensation for this?
Adam, you're serious, aren't you? My God, this isn't who you used to be. I thought a chance to know what really happened to Megan, what really happened to you, would have been enough. Would have been worth your time.
I just want to know, okay.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
Thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective, Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court. I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Alright. So I had no idea that I mean, I guess I should expect it because this is, you know, current gen. Or last gen or whatever. But, there's a city hub. Wow. Not even in Mass Effect was like that, so... No surprise. Wow, that's pretty big.
Ah, Mr. Jensen. David Seraph told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doc. Shouldn't I be under opposing shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrode seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Seraph did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doc. What does Seraph want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis Kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Seraph did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuro enhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Dr. LeBlanc, code blue. Dr.
Okay.
LeBlanc, code blue.
I'd rather get... How do you move this thing? No. Oh my god, are you serious? I didn't want to buy that. What's this thing? Cyber blah blah blah? I mean, I guess I'll buy it. Unless there's like augmentation for like discounts. I'm like 40 credit. Yeah, credits short. Can I sell shit? I want to sell shit. I can't sell shit. Punch through walls. That's actually really funny. Large security gate. Alright, let me go to S2. S2 is where? Why are you having a gun?
I ain't got nothing for you. Check with the man. And keep your hands where I can see.
Alright, I gotta look at the map now. I don't know where I'm at. Yeah, I'm here. How come I can't use my arrow keys? That's 2. Okay, somehow to get over there. Wait, where'd he go? I love ebooks. Give me some credit. No credit? Can I buy stuff here?
You got anything you want to buy or sell? I'm the guy you want to deal with. Everything's on the computer, right at your fingertips.
Nice. Some shells. Oh, shit.
Always a pleasure.
Thanks for buying my shit, dude. So S2 is this way, it seems. Downstairs. Why do you have a gun? That scared me. Probably so I can't hack.
The guy you want to deal with is over there. The guy you don't want to deal with is standing in front of you.
You want to buy or sell something? It's all on the computer. What you want?
That's actually neat. So look at is actually nice. Explosive, no. Stun gun, no. Silencer. Thank you.
See ya.
Alright, how do I... I'm a pistol person, by the way. Where's it? Combine? Oh shit. Oh, this gun got really, really good now. I'm gonna break that. I'm actually trying to avoid the main missions. Now I'm afraid I'm actually gonna get there. And it won't let me see it.
Them D-Row cats is gonna get popped. That's far enough. Leave quietly and you won't get hurt.
Keep out of this, Hanser. Get lost.
Okay. I have no idea what that is, though. Could always, you know... punch through. What the fuck did I just do? I thought it was gonna be really silently, but does he see me?
Something. I see.
My bad.
It's too late to run. I'm gonna get you.
Oh, my bad. Okay, the first time I should have just I didn't have my freaking caps lock on. By the way, how did he not see me through that plant? That was ridiculous. Alright, let me get it over. Okay, the checkpoints are not really good. How far was I?
Them D-Row cats is gonna get popped if they keep trying to...
Oh, nice. I'll take it. Did you not see me? Oh, that's so breaking through the walls actually took the energy. Alright, dude, can you fuck up, kill the guy. Kill the guy. Kill the guy. Kill the guy.
What? Shit. Who's over there?
Come at me.
You can't escape.
I actually want to press Q against him. Yeah, why is that so fun? Okay. Again, I have no idea if this is part of the mission or not. Alright, let's see what he has here. Credits. Warm software. Security rating, which I can't do. I don't know. This has nothing to do with side missions. I'll just take the ammo, please. What's this? I can't unlock that. Aww. What a bummer. So I'm guessing they wake up if I come back. I want to sell that. Take the pistols. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, this is the front door. Never mind. There's no pizza here. No, I want to open it. I want to open. Freaking Jensen. Biohazard bomb triggered at...
All the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just blown through the roof, thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization Humanity Front. Speaking from the tarmac
I'm just curious.
In person to offer my deepest sympathies and assure him that these are in no way linked to Humanity Front. My people.
Nice. Okay. So you can do that. Can I play basketball? Oh shit. He would have been really mad at me.
Welcome to Lim International.
But there was violence, right? The police did physically strike some of the protesters.
Will you be purchasing anything today? Always a pleasure, sir.
Alright, so hacking. So here it is. Okay. I think that's it for this episode. Because I gotta render some shit together.